Okay, so what you're gonna need is 12 drumsticks, and I washed them, and then I put them in the pot, and I just barely covered the top of the meat. And I'm putting 2 cloves of garlic, and I'll be putting half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna cover it and put it on low. And I'm thinking it should be cooked in about 30 minutes. You will also need 1 can of tomato sauce, any brand, a Roma tomato, a medium to large Mexican onion, and these are medium-sized jalapenos, 3 of them, or to your taste. If you don't like jalapenos, or if you don't want it spicy, then don't put them in. And then I'm gonna use a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put half a teaspoon of oil in a pan, and I'm going to add I added the onions, the tomato, and the jalapenos. And so you're just going to saute this for a little bit. So you saute this for about a minute, and then you'll start adding in the drumsticks. And I'm only gonna use half because I'm gonna cook a different meal for my other kids because they don't like this dish. And then you'll add the tomato sauce. Okay, once you add the can of tomato sauce, just stir it a bit, just for about a minute, and saute that sauce. And then I'm gonna add the broth of the chicken in there. So I added about a cup of chicken broth. So this is how I store my jalapenos, and I keep them in the fridge. And so I'm just going to add about a 1/4 cup of jalapeno juice. If you want the chili sauce to be thicker, you can add some cornstarch to it or flour. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. It'll thicken up by the time my husband's ready to eat. And you add your spices to it. So you're going to saute it for a couple of more minutes. Okay, so it's sauteed already for the 2 minutes, and I have the spices in there, and it's ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in a handful of fresh green beans. As soon as you add your green beans, you can turn it off because I don't want my green beans to be soggy. I just want them to be kind of blanched. I'm done. So I hope you tried this dish. It smells delicious. I wish you were here.